Welcome back. Tomorrow, millions of Americans will pause to share their faith and fellowship on the National Day of Prayer. Here in Memphis, that gathering is happening at the Overton Park Shell and many other locations as well. Dr. Reginald Boyce, Special Assistant to the Mayor and Community Affairs Director for the City of Memphis and pastor of Riverside Missionary Baptist Church, is also involved. He's joined by Dr. Conerway, a founding pastor of Church at the Well. Thank you both for being here today. Good to see you. How have you been?
We've been well. Thank you, Alex, for having me.
Good. My pleasure, for sure. Let's talk about the importance of this day. We have so much going on in our nation. We have so much going on in our city. Why is this day needed?
Well, of course, Scripture teaches us that if my people who are called by my name will humble themselves, pray, seek my face, turn from their wicked ways, God says, I'll hear from heaven and I'll heal the land. And so I really believe that this is just a great time to bring positive energy and just to bring all religions together, all faith, and let's just say, hey, we need prayer. This city needs help, and we need it now.
And Doctor, how do you see it, bringing that positive energy together to actually make change, though, at the same time?
Yes, and to echo what my brother just said, I think it's so necessary. Think about, crime rates and depression rates in this city, and we need to come together as a people and really just, cling together, but also cling to our faith.
Yeah. Some say prayer changes things.
Yeah. Can
we really believe that and say, as we come together, at least on this one day, can it really make that change for us?
Absolutely.
And how so?
I think it's one of the things we can do. So it's going to take more than prayer. It's, again, boots on the ground, active hands, a willing heart, which is why the theme is our era of yes, because we need you to say yes to hope, yes to healing, yes to change, yes to progress. And so it's just one of the things. But I'll tell you this, not praying isn't changing anything. So at least let's try to pray and do some things. I think we'll see some transformation.
Doctor, we have so many people, unfortunately, even just recently being murdered, gang members committing crimes. Yeah. Prayer, the answer, or a conversation at least we need to be having not only with God but with others?
I think it's the first step. I think for me, prayer is often a way that God gives me wisdom, guidance, and strategy. And so I think if we approach tomorrow as just one of the things that we need to do, I think that, everybody would be on the same page and we can do something positive in this city.
Some say, though, many Memphians spend their Sundays worshiping, but we don't always worship together, especially when it comes to our races.
Absolutely.
How do we make that change as well?
Yeah, so again, I think it was Dr. King that says with 11 o'clock hour on Sunday is the most segregated hour in America. And so this is one of those steps that said, hey, we need all races, all backgrounds to come together, and let's not only, exercise our faith and worship together, but let's also come up with some real strategies. So I think this is like just a kickoff to a much larger conversation.
What kind of strategies, though, would you both would like to see that could actually say, all right, here's that step one to finding that solution, especially in our city where we unfortunately have so much going on. We have positive things, but unfortunately we do have some other things that really just make us say, what's happening?
I think really continuing to gather together. I think what Mayor Young and what Dr. Boyce have been doing with gathering people for listening sessions and picking leaders to have strategy meetings has been really helpful. And even the way that tomorrow is designed, each person is praying for a particular area in the city that's kind of like a pain point.
I was going to ask.
And so I think moving into that, like focused dialogue and focused prayer is part of it. So they're going to be praying about jobs and praying about crime and praying about our health and all of those things. And then also he's combining voices. So I don't know if you remember, I was the youngest to do National Day of Prayer all the way back with A.C. Warden, and it was just me. So to see
I remember that.
Yes.
Some of us are old enough to remember that.
I was a baby.
We remember that.
And so now to see all of these voices who have been charged to pray for specific things in the same way the city has different professionals charged with same strategies, and to see those two types of people come together, I think it's going to be very powerful.
But Doctor, what about those voices of our young people, making sure that they're heard and that they hear you folks, hear us as well?
Absolutely. So we were intentional with this National Day of Prayer. So we actually have a prayer segment that's dedicated strictly for our youth.
How does that one work?
All right. So we got two young pastors that are coming, youth pastors from churches. That's going to be a part of it, Jayla Washington and Kenya Gray. Then we also have a youth choir, I think it's Perfecting Gifts.
Yes.
A great young group of choir kids. I mean, they got this song about Memphis. It's just amazing. And then there's another young group that's coming out. I think it's, what's the group? My mind is,
Skip my mind.
it just skipped my mind. But anyway, they're dancers.
Right.
And so they're going to come. So we have a segment just for our young people. So we're hoping that when they come and they hang out with us, that they can watch young people perform, sing, pray, and say, you know what, we can do something like that.
Yeah.
I like that. So again, where do we need to be so we can all be a part of this National Day of Prayer?
So we're going to be at the Shell, Levitt Shell in Overton Park,
Right.
and if we can be outside, we're praying for the meteorologists and they tell us what we need to hear.
We pray for them
Right.
as well.
And so you can bring your lawn chairs, bring your blankets. There's going to be food trucks. I mean, it is so much different than it has been historically, and so I'm really, really excited about what they've come together.
You
what they
both
put
seem
together.
very motivated, though.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. In fact, I almost want to see this as like a family reunion gathering,
Yes.
like a pre-kickoff to the summer. You know, we're not quite there yet to all the cookouts, but I mean, bring your dogs, your pets, I mean, your family, your friends. Like, this is a time for Memphians to come together. It's a free event. Of course, you got to pay for your food at the food trucks, but the food trucks are reasonably priced.
Okay.
And so we were very intentional about that.
Gotcha.
Because we just want this to be a fun day.
Dr. Conerway, Dr. Boyce, as we transition into Jake, any words you want to share to him as he takes
Stretch
over?
our hands.
Please
Stretch our hands.
Please pray.
We got Jake, you heard that.